यहाँ पर संविधान की अच्छाइयां गिनाने नहीं जाऊंगा, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि संविधान कितना भी अच्छा क्यों ना हो, वो अंततः बुरा साबित होगा अगर उसे इस्तेमाल में लाने वाले लोग बुरे होंगे। और संविधान कितना भी बुरा क्यों ना हो, वो अंततः अच्छा साबित होगा अगर उसे इस्तेमाल में लाने वाले लोग अच्छे होंगे। इसलिए जनता और उसके राजनीतिक दलों की भूमिका को संदर्भ में लाए बिना संविधान पर कोई भी निर्णय देना या कोई भी टिप्पणी करना मेरे विचार में व्यर्थ होगा। धन्यवाद।
The person who drafted the guidelines for the world's largest democracy was an ordinary man with extraordinary powers, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, the 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution. India is the largest democratic constitution of the world, a country with 100 billion people and same number and variety of division, which makes it a difficult geography to unite. A set of national guidelines which could complement and justify all religious beliefs and caste demarcation was one of the most intricate undertakings when the country achieved its independence. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, along with his efficient team, drafted the Constitution, which became a history in itself and one of the several achievements of this astonishing personality. Since the presence of the Aryans and Dravidians in the Indian subcontinent, the country has been segregated in several castes. The oldest compilation of moral and social laws, Manu Dharma Shastra, clearly states the positioning of various castes in the social scenario, pushing Shudras and the Dalits to the lowermost strata, depriving them of the basic human rights. The untouchables constitute 15% of the total population of the subcontinent and have been referred to as the depressed classes, scheduled classes and the scheduled tribes. Local names for the untouchable communities vary in different parts of India. Mahatma Gandhi called them the Harijans or the children of the god. Now they are called Dalits, which means broken people. After 2000 years of Manu's anti-human law, when India needed a lawgiver, she turned to one who was born as an untouchable. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is one of the most famous Indians of the last century, father of the Indian Constitution and one of the greatest Indian intellectuals and political agitator, was born into an untouchable caste. Ambedkar fought and argued till his last breath for the upliftment of the untouchables. His first organizational attempt was the Bahishkrit Hitkarni Sabha, an organization to promote education, socio-economic upliftment and for the welfare of the outcasts or the depressed classes. And after this, there was no stopping. He took every possible social, political and literary step to realize his dream and achieve his vision. He argued against untouchability at public conferences and emphasized on the equal treatment of the outcast section in availing basic amenities like education, water and visit to religious places. His writings strongly criticized the Hindu orthodox leaders and caste system in general. Books like Annihilation of Caste and Who Are Shudras clearly expressed Ambedkar's rebellious thoughts and ideas. In his initial life, Bhimrao suffered caste demarcation at several stages. In 1956, Dr. Ambedkar, along with 500,000 other Dalits, converted to Buddhism. Dr. Ambedkar's interpretation of Buddhism is a modern and humanistic one. He worked tirelessly throughout his life for the rights of his kinsmen. More than 60 years after independence, untouchability is alive and thriving in India's hinterlands. Pockets of social change have been made, but mere drops in an ocean of casteism and prejudice. Although India's National Constitution of 1950 sought to abolish caste demarcation and the practice of untouchability, the caste system remains deeply entrenched in Hindu culture and is still widespread throughout southern Asia, especially in rural India. In what has been called India's hidden apartheid, entire villages in many Indian states remain completely segregated by caste, representing about 15% of India's population. The widely scattered Dalits endure near complete social isolation, humiliation, and demarcation based exclusively on their birth status. Even a Dalit's shadow is believed to pollute the upper classes. They may not cross the line dividing their part of the village from that occupied by higher castes, drink water from public wells, or visit the same temples as the higher castes. Dalit children are still often made to sit in the back of classrooms. Sociologists, on the other hand, while critical of casteism, conclude that modern India does not practice any apartheid since there is no state-sanctioned demarcation. The complete abolition of untouchability from India is still a dream to be realized. We hope that the coming generation would understand the true sense of unity and globalization and grow above these dividing lines to design a country that Ambedkar dreamt of.